Hi guys, and welcome back to Hilltop Farm. Thank you for joining me for another coffee break. Okay, this week, what are we going to talk about for the coffee break? Well, I was invited along with other people to do a video on basically what we consider to be successful and not successful on canning, and submit it to Linda from Linda's Pantry to add to her playlist, which we did, and I want to thank Linda for accepting it and adding it to her playlist. As a result, we've had quite a few new subscribers come over from Linda's channel. I want to take this opportunity to welcome all of you to Hilltop Farm, and thank you for subscribing. It means a lot to us here. If you don't know what we're about, we are homesteaders. We are in South Australia, just south of the capital city Adelaide on the Fleurieu Peninsula. We've got a small farm, and as the name would suggest, we're perched on top of a hill. We breed Papillon dogs, so periodically we have what we call the Papillon Diaries, where we follow pregnancies and puppies, litters, follow them from birth to the time they go to their new homes. And sometimes we have other things on the Papillon Diaries, other things to do with the dogs. We have a lot of cooking videos, although they've been a bit scarce lately, I must confess, but cooking is my passion. I love cooking, and so yeah, I will often do cooking stuff. And we've got chickens and ducks, and we breed rabbits, although I don't think I've ever done a video on the rabbits. I'm not sure how interested people are in the rabbits. Our rabbitry did start out with the intention of producing meat rabbits, but we've actually discovered that the particular breed of rabbit we have is so popular, we can't keep up with the orders, and we've currently got a waiting list for rabbits, and we've got quite a big rabbitry. There's usually a litter born a week, and we still can't keep up with the demand. And the money we're getting for each rabbit, you couldn't justify killing one to eat it at that price. So it's turned into a bit of a money-making enterprise on the side, really, rather than anything else. Obviously we grow our own fruit and vegetables, well, as much of it as we can. So there are all sorts of things going on here at Hilltop Farm. So yeah, I hope you enjoy coming along, being subscribed to the channel and coming along for the ride and watching our journey. We'd love to hear from any of you. What I'm really wanting to hear from you about is if you have any suggestions of things you'd like to see in the videos. If you love, learning about the chickens or the ducks, or in fact you do want to see videos on the rabbits, let me know. If you want to watch more gardening based stuff, let me know. The front, we've got a section of garden in front of our house, which in the future we intend to completely dig over, and we are going to put a fence around it and make it into a cottage garden, because my youngest daughter is absolutely, you know, in love with roses and flowers and just prettiness in general. So we're going to be doing that. So I mean, that is a series in itself we could do. So there are all sorts of things, and as I say, there's all the fruit trees, and you tell me what you want to see. Do you want to see me sitting here just waffling on about nothing? That's fine too, I can do that for hours. As most of you know, I've got a series that I'm planning on doing next year, where I'm going to be having lessons once a week, or teaching lessons once a week in Wicca and all the different aspects of Wicca. So if you're interested in that, that's something else you can follow. So anyway, in the comments below, you tell me what it is you want to see, and I'll see if I can do it. Again, if it's more cooking or canning or whatever. I'm guessing a lot of you new people like cooking and canning if you've come over from Linda's Pantry, but not necessarily. She also breeds dogs like we do, so you know, maybe that's what you're interested in. But as I say, let us know in the comments down below. Now, apart from that, I don't really think there's anything else to talk about. I'm about to release part 4 for those of you that are following the series on the Great Chicken Experiment. Series 4, sorry, episode 4 in the series will be coming out this weekend sometime. So you'll be able to see the results of the hatch, which was very exciting. Audrey, one of our papillons, is finally come off her season. Unfortunately, Audrey has proven to be a very difficult young lady and has flatly refused to mate. So we're now scratching our heads with her. She will probably, we haven't decided 100%, she'll probably be desexed. And once she's desexed, we will find her a nice home as a pet, sleeping on someone's bed, because she hasn't turned out as good as we expected, and she's a loving little thing, but as I say, she's just not got the qualities we wanted. But we would, having got her to adulthood, we were prepared to let her have one litter to see what the quality of her pups was. But if she's going to be difficult in that regard as well, we're not going to waste our time, because she's just taking up the space of another female that could be doing some good. So we'll give her a few weeks for her hormones to settle, and we'll probably get her desexed. So yes, that's that. I think that's all that's happening on the Papillon front. Pippa hopefully will be mated. We're expecting her to come into season in about, I reckon it'll be about 6 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks. Molly could come into season any day now, but Molly won't be mated this time round. She's only just had a litter of puppies. So yes, it'll be Pippa when she comes into season next, which, as I say, I'm expecting her to be in season beginning of December. That was Alfie. Yeah, so she's going to be mated beginning of December. So yes, that's really all that's happening around the homestead at the moment. Summer hasn't hit yet. Today it's about 32 degrees, which feels really, really hot when you've just come out of winter, but if you're talking Adelaide summer is a cool day, so we have to get used to this, I'm afraid. So yes, it's not going to be long before the really ferocious heat hits us. So we're on a downhill stretch to Christmas. So it won't be long before we start getting ready for that. Okay, so I think that's all I need to talk to you about at the moment. The main object of the exercise was to welcome those people that had come across from Linda's Pantry in the last couple of weeks and get their feedback as to what it is they want to see on the channel. Okay, so once again, thank you for joining us. It's good to have you on board, and let us know what you want to see. Okay, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit the grey bell next to the subscribe button so you get notified when we release a video. Give us a great big thumbs up. Say hello in the comments. If you've got time, go to the link below and pop along to our Patreon page and have a read, and consider becoming a patron of the channel. If you do, we really would appreciate it. It helps our channel out. Okay, and until next time, it's goodbye from Hilltop Farm. See ya!